Well, good morning, folks. It is Friday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number, is it 58? I'm pretty sure it's 58. 59 of our F122 Mighty Crew Mode here with Team Chaseliner, and it is time for the French Grand Prix. And, yeah, I'm multitasking at the moment. I'm going to prove to you all I am multitasking as we do this, okay? I'm going to prove to you all right now that I am multitasking as we go through all of this, because I'm going to put this up at the same time. Hopefully we get all of these upgrades in. I really do hope so. Sponsors are alright, so let's look at the championship, shall we? And you can see, look, I'm multitasking at the same time. So Max Verstappen leads the way, followed by Jackie, then Lando Norris, George Russell, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Yuri Vips, Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll, P or top 10, Guanyu P14, Kevin Magnussen, poor Kevin, still yet to score. No, look, I'm watching YouTube, I've got a YouTube video on the go, and we're recording F1 at the same time.
Our new parts
multitasking at its best. Fuck you, what? Right, an ex-Formula 1 driver requested the Tour de Aero department to be nice for morale boost for the team. It could also create a distraction in their internal dead time. What do you want to do? See, I don't know. I don't know with this one. I think it's best to politely... I don't know.
Thanks for stepping in.
Go on, let's accept. See what the worst happens is. Let's see what the worst that happens is as we advance some time. Oh yeah, please don't copyright me, Hazza. Please, I beg you. We're just showing off our multitasking skills. So skip and advance, and we're here at the French Grand Prix. So practice and qualify for you all, and then hopefully, he says hopefully, we get a good starting position for the French Grand Prix. Front row would be absolutely ideal, but let's see, shall we?
Welcome along then to France, one of the great racing meccas, host of the world-famous Tour de France, and widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing in the late 1800s. How far we've come since then, as this year's race gets underway. It's time, of course, for the French Grand Prix. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners. 6 go to the left and 9 go to the right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the chicane. And watch out for drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and the governess completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Zhou, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, and Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Yuri Vips, and George Russell, Hamilton, Sainz, Charles Leclerc, and Tsunoda, Gasly, Mick Schumacher, Alex Albon, and Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Ticktum, Schwartzman, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And joining me again for the race today, Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about the governess. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances. But what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another good race today.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
I certainly agree there, because, but hey, Guanyu, man! Guanyu P3! Hello! Where will the real Guanyu Zhou please stand up? Finally, he's been rewarded with a new contract and he's got his act together. Anyway, we've got to get in front of that McLaren on into the first corner, and then maybe us and Guanyu can work together. Jackie and Guanyu can work together. Let's see what happens with that, shall we?
launch
Right.
map is good, but we need to
Final
learn the
F1
gears.
race of the
So go
weekend,
into each
a
one
week
when you
even.
can. We're going to need some work on the brakes,
And it's,
put some energy into them, warm the tyres as well.
That sounded weird. My voice sounded very weird then. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, the objective is we've got to get in front of this car. You see this number 1 here, McLaren? Yeah, we're going to get in front of him somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it, but yeah, we're going to do it very quickly. Because I have that awful feeling if we don't get in front of him to at least the first corner, he's gone. But I am going to be hoping, as well, Jackie's getting very, very, very close here. I'm hoping for a good race for the guy behind her here. Guanyu put in an absolute effort to get that podium. It's almost like he's celebrating this new contract that he's got by, you know, just basically going out there and doing the business, and that we can appreciate. We honestly can appreciate that, and I do hope he has a good race. I really do. They're free to race, so we're not going to have any team orders that Guanyu's going to stay back or whatever not. They're free to absolutely race themselves, each other. And that is what we are going to see. We're going to see a good race out there between them, I hope. I hope so anyway. But it's going to be all about getting in front of that car there. She can do this. It's all a case of, will she be allowed to? That's it. Come on, there we go. Perfect
Okay,
stop.
incredible parking there. Nice one.
Perfect.
That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay, so that's the rest of the
Okay,
grid forming up
good
now.
luck, guys.
Be patient and watch for those lights.
Especially you, Guanyu. Your first podium is on the cards here as we go to those red lights here at Circuit Paul Ricard. We're off and underway. Great. Well, Lando did get an absolute storming start. So did Guanyu, actually. They're going to be 3 wide down to the first corner. Lando's gone. Jackie giving Guanyu plenty of room and plenty of respect. Something just flew off. Oh, wow. Is that Guanyu into P? That is Guanyu into P2, ladies and gentlemen. He just cruised around the outside of us. Excuse you. Oi. I saw that Red Bull sticking its nose in where it didn't belong. I think that was Verstappen sticking its nose in where it definitely didn't belong. We didn't need that as Perez. I hope that's Perez getting all out of shape. But look at this. Guanyu Zhou, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what? Go get him, Guanyu. Go get him. Go get him. We've got the Bulls fight in the background there. Guanyu Zhou, ladies and gentlemen. P2. There's Jackie P3. So Perez is P4 with Verstappen lurking in the background there. See, that is good that there is a car between Jackie and Verstappen, because that'll mean points gained in the championship. But then you got to watch out for Lando coming, and Lando coming pretty darn quickly. That is something we certainly don't need to see, and something else we don't need to see is Perez getting that. Oh, excuse me, I'm hiccuping like mad. Hiccuping like mad already. Oh, that's a bit naughty there. As we go on to lap number 3. Well, this is lap number 3, and Perez is all over. Oh well, there goes a wing. There goes a wing piece. That'll be the end of Perez as Verstappen sneaks through into P4. But you can see that Lando's gone. Guanyu's just up the track there. Let's see how Perez goes on down the Minstrel straight for the first, well, for the third time, I should say. Will that Ferrari think about having a look? No, it won't. It'll stay right there. But on to lap number 4. And trouble is a-coming. Trouble... No, that is Perez. Sorry, so Verstappen is the one that lost his wing, which is good to see into turn 1 side by side, and Jackie's just going to escort him to the outside of the first corner like you do. So yeah, Verstappen lost his wing. We'll be seeing you. Anyway, And now what we're going to do here is we're going to try an undercut. Because I have heard through the grapevine that the undercut is a powerful thing here. We've got one of the Mercedes coming in as well. I presume that's Hamilton. Look at that, straight into his box. How do you like that? The benefits of being the first team on the pit lane. You can just straighten your car straight in. Anyway, I don't know how many people are here. How many people? There's three... Hold on, there's 3 tyre changes on each car. There's a rear jackman, a front jackman. So that makes it 14? Who makes that 14? 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Yeah, 14. I knew it was 14, don't at me. But anyway, the Tricolor team, Alpine. Who's that coming in? That's Ocon. That's into the lane. Is that Guanyu that's snuck into the lane, or is that Lando? Yeah, that's Guanyu that's snuck into the lane. So where does Jackie come out in accordance to that car right there? Because she was fighting all of this lot. It can go one of 2 ways, but the undercut is more powerful than the overcut. And oh, there she is. There she is. You can see her in the distance right there. That is her. Where is she going to come out? This is going to be awfully close. It's going to be... Oh my... Oh, there we go. That sounded like... probably sounded wrong on so many levels what I just did there. Anyway, back to Ocon's teammate, Hollywood Lance Stroll. That is Stroll, isn't it? Yes, he's got Alonso in front of him. Yuri Vips is in front of him as well. This is the fight for P... Oh no, there's Yuri. Sorry, so that's Perez in front of them. So Yuri's just nabbed off with, what's he nabbed off with? P4. I do, or sorry, P5 even, I do believe. As we look at the other Red Bull, which is, that is Verstappen this time, isn't it? Yes, he's down in P17. Things we love to see, that right there. And he's going to try around the outside of George Russell. Oh, into the Minstrel chicane. Love that. That was a great pass. I'd like to see more of that, if you don't mind me saying so. Right, who's going to have a pit in the box now? It's going to be, I think, we got... who's coming in now? That is the Ferrari that's coming in, Carlos Sainz. And this is a car we want to keep an eye on. Let's get a drink going while we're here. If anyone can guess what today's drink is, let me know. Because I'd be certainly interested to hear what you think today's soft drink is. Like to know where Jackie is, because she's got Ocon hanging around. I think that's her over there. Yeah, there she is, coming into view. So this is going to be slam dunk. We'll be seeing you, Carlos. So that's one car. Another car dispatched off. Oh, he's almost... Oh, I tell you what, that's very close with Oh, I could have done with him in front of Verstappen. And maybe Hamilton as well. Or no, George Russell, I should say. But that's the benefit of cold tyres. Well, the disadvantage of cold tyres, I should say. It's going to be even worse next year when they get rid of tyre blankets. You have to warm the tyres up yourself. It'll be interesting to see as around the outside went Alex Albon on Mick Schumacher. That's for P14. A little further up down the order. Who we got going on here? We've got, I assume that's Dan Ticktum in the lead with Oscar Piastri on the rear. And then probably Kevin Magnussen in the middle. It's a Haas reunion. Oh my, wow, Piastri. Piastri just tried to nab both of their places. See, that's what I like about Piastri. In a way, I regret not going with him, but I wish we did, because that was a hell of a route. Anyway, on to Robert Schwartzman, who's got Charles Leclerc at his rear. And we've also got the man Gasly chilling back there. Is he going to try the same thing? He is going to try the same thing, you know. And I tell you what, he's almost made that work. He has almost made that work. Don't ask me how, but he almost made that work very nicely. Anyway, Alonso in this lap. Yuri Vips right behind him. I think Lewis Hamilton... Oh no, sorry, that's Hollywood Lance Stroll. That's a video that's just saved. So Hamilton straight into his box. Alonso into his box. We've got Stroll. I assume Stroll's gone into his box. I think Jackie's going to be around here somewhere. There she is, coming into the last corner. So Where are you going to come out here, Alonso? Hopefully not in front of her. Well, there you go. We'll be seeing you. Now where? Oh, there's so many cars in front of Verstappen. It's beautiful to see. Although it may not be beautiful for much longer because Verstappen wants P7 off Alonso. The more points he gets, the less that she takes out of him. If that makes sense. But when you got Alonso defending, it's not going to be that straightforward, unfortunately. Now, this is two cars I'm interested to see because these have gone longest. Where's Perez and Yuri going to come out? Let's find out together, shall we? I need to save another video whilst I'm doing that. Now, where is... Oh, we're not going to get a good camera view of where she is. She's somewhere around here. Well, there goes Guanyu. There she is in the background right there. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, he's gone on hard tyres. I do not like that decision at all. There she goes. Now, where does Perez filter out? Right next to his teammate. Oh, I could have done with Perez being in front of him. I could have done it with Perez being in front of Verstappen there. But then again, I think Karen Horner would have gone absolutely batshit crazy if that had happened. And speaking of batshit crazy, you're about to see soft tyres on hard tyres. It's not a fair fight, is it? It is the ultimate definition of the unfairest of unfair fights, and it may not be fully over, as we got Mick Schumacher fighting with Alex Albon here for P14. So I think the order has gone back to how it was. That's going to be Mick Schumacher around the outside of the Minstrel chicane. Oh, very close there. Almost contact between the two of them. But it is going to be... well, I tell you what, it's going to carry on down the Minstrel. Into... Oh, that is so close, but Mick Schumacher's going to get P14. Just... Don't ask us how, but... and I've just realised I'm about to say something and I've not made one alteration, as we got oh, Jackie is really defending like a lioness here. The lioness is defending her position of P3 from Esteban Ocon. No way does she want that guy in there we go, P3. She doesn't want that Ferrari in P3 either, but you guys wouldn't mind fighting there. Actually, that's P4, sorry. You guys wouldn't mind fighting, that'd be an amazing thing. But on to, what are we going on to here? Lap number 12, and the fight still goes. That should be the title of her autobiography, and the fight still goes. Oh, there you are. Now hold him up. There you are, we're gone. We're gone and we'll be seeing you. Oh, not Verstappen. Oh, how did you do that? You're a bastard, Verstappen. Everyone confirmed that Verstappen is a bastard, as one of the Ferraris just got past one of the Mercedes there. But we've got Magnussen and Dan Ticktum fighting here for P17, as I get another video on the go. There we go. That is that done, and I think that's that fight over and done with. Meanwhile, on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. It's still Jackie in P3 with Verstappen on her rear end. And if there's one car you definitely don't... Yeah, she is going all over the place. This is a tactic here you use to break the toe. Break that toe anyway. Verstappen is off the track trying to do that pass. You're not doing that. That is not fair. I want someone to say something about that. That was Verstappen all over the place. But meanwhile, up at the front, it's been a quiet race for him. And Lando Norris is going to win the French Grand Prix, but that's not why we're going to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrate this man, Guanyu Zhou. Take a fucking bow, Guanyu Zhou. P2. Get in, son. Get in. P2 for Guanyu. P3 for Jackie. It's a 2-3. That's what we're talking about. Get in, guys. You have to excuse my language here, but fuck off, Verstappen.
another superb French Grand Prix comes to an end, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out of the track was: speed. It sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt, they'll be celebrating tonight. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Often, my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Yeah, fuck off Verstappen. Driver of the day, Max Verstappen. Go do one. Do one, man. But yeah, P1, P2 for Guanyu Zhou. Let's hear it for Guanyu. And he was actually, you know what? He was fastest, faster than Jackie all weekend. Verstappen, P4, Ocon, Alonso, Hamilton. Hamilton gained 4 places and not driver of the day. Sad times. Perez, Vips, and Russell, your top 10, and all the way down to. We didn't have any DNFs, did we? But Nicholas Latifi finished last. Nicholas Latifi doing Nicholas Latifi things as well. He kind of he tends to do, because you know he's Nicholas. He's goddammit Nicholas freaking Latifi. That's the kind of thing that Nicholas Latifi does now and then, doesn't it? Oh well. On to the results. Well, all I can say after that is Guanyu, take a bow. Guanyu, Guanyu, take a bow. Guanyu, take a bow. Guanyu, Guanyu, take a bow. Guanyu Zhou, his first ever podium. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Okay, Jackie finished P3, whatever. But you know what? Guanyu Zhou, take a fucking bow, son. Take a fucking bow. Everyone right now is probably going to be lauding him, aren't you? Huh?
Costs are significantly.
Yeah, I hope they laud him, because they were the same people that were saying get rid of him. Although somebody else was saying that at the same time, weren't they, Ian? Yeah, they were, weren't they, Ian? So we'll do a podium celebration party, and we'll get some external training done for Guanyu, because he's earned it. He has earned it. So yeah, there's how everything's looking. Now we've got 9 million in the bank. I'm probably going to wait until after Hungary and then start doing these resource point regen upgrades, because we need all the resource points we can get. Like I said, I think we're going to have an R&D reset, and if we do, what was it, 4 million for that one? Well, if it's 4 million, no, it's 5.5, sorry. I thought it was 4 million. But if we can get them done, brilliant. If we can't, then oh well. But we need to save as much as we can. We don't want to be going into season 4 with an absolute shit heap of a car. again. We don't be needing that. Come on, Guanyu, take a bow, son. That was a well-earned podium. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. We'll be back tomorrow with F1 Manager 22 from the French Grand Prix. And we'll be back on Tuesday with the Hungarian Grand Prix. So stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. If no place to work, you can't be kind to people. And we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll bring more of this energy